The Cholamandalam Investment and Finance Company has reported better profitability for both the segments in this quarter, with the net profit rising 24% over last year. But to discuss the granular details of the earnings for the quarter that have gone by, we're being joined by Mr. Ravindra Kundu, the Executive Vice President and Business Head of Vehicle Finance as Cholamandalam. Thank you for joining us, sir.
Good morning, Shraddha.
Good morning, sir. So I want to start off with the home equity business because that has seen a further slowdown in this quarter. 4% year-on-year growth and a flat Q-on-Q growth. This has been the slowest in the past couple of years that we have seen. Disbursements in the segment also continue to see a degrowth of about 25%. So if you could just tell us what is the outlook for the segment, and do you continue to remain cautious, and will we see the same trend for the rest of the financial year?
So home equity space, we have been actually working on improving our collection and developing an underwriting model, which actually can reduce the threat. What we are concerned about, that this particular space is crowded, overcrowded. So this quarter going to be slightly down, but I can see that from Q2 or Q3 we will definitely take a leap on disbursement side as well.
All right. And do you believe the credit losses are close to the peak in this business, or could pain continue at least for the next few quarters before we see a significant improvement coming in?
In fact, it has started coming down. The SARFAESI Act has started helping us. We have started actually repossessing some of the houses which we funded. So going forward, the loan losses will go down only.
All right. So within the vehicle finance business, again, what has contributed to growth in this quarter? Because I believe commercial vehicle loans are, they have slowed down, and there's an increasing pressure owing to competition from banks. So what has really contributed to growth as far as the vehicle finance business is concerned?
So in vehicle finance side, over the period, we have been actually diversifying. There are so many products which we are offering now. Almost all product which we can offer here and under the vehicle finance umbrella. And we expanded the branch network across 700 and 700. We are actually having 100 more branches which we are going to open up in this financial year. And then we also strengthen our collection. The vehicle finance division is not only depending on only light commercial vehicle or heavy commercial vehicle, but we have a 40% book of used business. Then we have tractor, two-wheeler, construction equipment, and cars and MUV. So except the heavy commercial vehicle and light commercial vehicle, which we saw that in the Q1 it has come down, other product segment has gone up, and our disbursement has actually come from those products.
Okay, so what does the vehicle finance business disbursement growth look like for this year? And again, like you said, it would come more from some of the other non-commercial vehicle segments.
No, I said that the commercial vehicle business, we have a new and used. So used is growing much faster than the new. And in addition to that, we have a tractor, seat, two-wheeler, cars and MUV as well. So all put together, I think we are pretty sure that in the second half, the vehicle finance business will get the advantage from light and heavy as well as all other segments.
Okay. So again, any impact of BS4 and GST implementation that you've seen on this business?
So BS4 actually preponed a lot of sales of heavies and light, which we saw that in the Q1, light and heavies have come down. Heavies have come down by 35% in terms of the industry, and lights have been flat, which I think, it is going to get corrected over the period. Lights will get corrected faster because we see very strong correlation between the agricultural growth and the lights and small commercial vehicle. So the monsoon has been good, and I think across the country the rural demand is going to go up, which is going to actually increase the demand of light commercial vehicle and small commercial vehicle. So it has been a short-term drop in the Q1 in terms of the industry from the heavy and light side, but light will get corrected over the period very fast.
All right. So, in just the last bit, what does the net interest margin trajectory look like? Because you have falling cost of borrowing on one hand, on the other hand, you have pressure on yields that is coming in from high competition from banks in the LAP and commercial vehicle segment. So, overall, where do you think, or how do you think the trend for net interest margins could look like?
So net interest margin is actually supported with the help of other income or the shortfall collection and the product mix, which we actually doing it very smartly between used and new. That is actually helping us to maintain our marginal book yield, as well as giving us benefit of cost of fund. We firmly believe that around 20 to 30 basis point of cost of fund benefit is going to yet to come. So the NIM, we are very sure about it. We are going to have that strong growth on the NIM side, which is actually you have seen in the Q1.
All right, so asset quality pressures have peaked out. They've started seeing improvement on account of the SARFACI Act, and the management also telling us that the home equity business should continue to do better from the next quarter onwards. Thank you very much for joining us, Mr. Kundu. That was for Cholamandalam Investment and Finance.
Thank you.